Stan, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that's underneath the dash here. There's several knobs. This one right here, pushing forward, is to put the top up. Pushing back is to put the top down. This light here is for the driving or fog lights that are up in the front. This light, or excuse me, this pushing one way will open up the cutouts on the exhaust, and putting it the other way will close the cutouts. So those three are what these switches are for. Over here, I made a video, so please look at it. It tells you about the horn being on this side. Here's the start button. When you do start it, let the fuel pump fill it up, and also after you start, pump the brakes a couple of times. They are power disc drums in the back, but you got to get the pressure built up, and it has an electric pump that's inside underneath the floor. Gauges are straightforward. Blinkers are here. This one is for the emergency brake that tells you that it's on, and I've had that as issue as before. So here's your emergency brake, and one of them is for your fog lights that tells you that it's that your fog lights are on as well, and the other is high beam, and your high beam on off is right here. I drive a lot of times with the high beam on. It doesn't seem to bother anybody. The rest of these buttons here are for the radio. I use Bluetooth on the radio. This one here is a lighter. This one here is fake, does nothing. The clock, this is interesting. The clock is electric, and it allows it, it stays on as long as you got the power. But if you need to change, there's a little button here inside which will change the time. It'll spin forward as you want to set it. This right here, everybody asks me what it's for. It's on just magnetic. This was used back in the 40s to allow people, so instead of having to look like this to see there's a red light if they were close, they just adjusted this and the prism would show that. This is your wipers. I would not suggest rain because it's not the greatest in the world, and I never had this car in the rain. The speakers are in the car. There's two there and two in the back. Here is the air conditioner. Basically, I leave it like this. This is the fan, and this is for the direction. And then this is for cold, being the setting it at the coldest. You'd also use that for heat, going in the opposite direction. I think that's straightforward. Thank you. I'll do one more video on the top and filling of the tank.